being a young ophthalmologist, and I was lucky that I'm also a member of the SOE YO committee. So we have lots of connections with national representatives and other young ophthalmologists from many European countries. And we were discussing with colleagues about what are actually the problems and what they see as the problems they're facing in their countries. Many young ophthalmologists actually gave the same answer, or actually asked the same question. Maybe it's better to say this way. Is the disparities between the training programs in Europe. Why is this important between West Europe and East Europe, especially, and also the diploma recognition in between Western Europe and European Union and the Eastern countries? Why is this problem interesting? Is because actually these young ophthalmologists they would like to share their knowledge, they would like to exchange knowledge, they would like to do fellowships, observerships, they would like to increase their knowledge, because to become a good ophthalmologist in whichever domain you work, the best is to exchange knowledge and to visit several places. So to spend 1 year doing surgical fellowship, for example, in Moorfields Eye Clinic in London, to spend 1 year in Paris, to spend 1 year in Lausanne, really to mix all the knowledge that you have and to see different people, how they operate, because you can always learn something new. To have this opportunity to gain your knowledge the problem is actually the diploma recognition and all disparity in the surgical or non-surgical programs. So that's the everyday problem of the young ophthalmologists, that they can't apply for many programs that exist in Western Europe, and then go there, learn something new, and bring the knowledge back to their own country. That's the best thing that I think everyone would like to do, and to gain some new life experiences as well. But currently that's the problem. So many people were actually facing the problem to do something with the at least in Europe, that we can have all exactly same years of training, same program, same curriculum of the training, that everyone has the same chances to try some surgery, to do some minimal surgery numbers during their training, so they can see if they actually like it, if they don't like it, if they would like to become ophthalmologist surgeon or to do maybe research or medical domains of the ophthalmology. But to give them this opportunity, that's the first problem that they are facing. And of course, the visibility of all the information. So currently, as being part of this of the SOE YO, that's what we would like to do. That will be our aim, is to increase the visibility of all the possibilities to young ophthalmologists, so they can try to boost a little bit all the problems. When my National Society of Serbia contacted me to tell me that they elected me to become the national representative of Serbia in the SOE Young Ophthalmologists, I was really flattered and very happy to have this great opportunity. My first SOE meeting was in Vienna. It was four years ago. And that's when I actually met all the young ophthalmologists from around Europe, and I understood that actually I'm not the only one having some problems or ideas, that there are many young ophthalmologists facing the same things. So that was my first contact, being motivated with all of them having good ideas, being leaders and wanted to change something and to have some good changements in their countries. I wanted actually to join them and to meet them and to be part of this great team. So that's how I became the subcommittee member at that time, and at that time of the SOE YO. And that's exactly where I met all these people, and where we faced all the problems. And then we faced also the cultural differences, So, for example, that in some Western Europes, you're allowed to ask. You're not shy. You dare to say that you don't understand something, that you would like someone to explain you better, to your mentor, to your professor. And that you just don't have to say, yes, I'm fine, I don't understand, and actually that you're searching for answers in different ways on the internet or in the books. You just don't use this personal contact. So thanks to all these new experiences, I dared to ask questions as well. So, for example, when I was in ARVO meeting, my first ARVO meeting in 2014, and I got some fellowship because it was the first time attendee from Serbia. Everyone of the awarded person with this fellowship actually got a mentor who was guiding us how to organize our time and how to behave, how to use in the best way the meeting. And they helped us actually exactly that. Don't be shy, ask people, talk about the project that you're interested in. If you listen to some good topic and you would like to know more and better from this presenter, just go and ask him. And normally everyone is very kind and wants to help. So that's the way how I managed to not be shy and to talk. And that's the way how finally all this ended up with my PhD proposal in Lausanne. And then also this YO helped me to do network, to meet many amazing people. So now we are growing more and more, and all the national representatives are really jewels, because they are really special people from representing their own country. They are really the ambassadors of their own countries in the young ophthalmologists, who is actually forwarding all the messages, and they are all very motivated to participate in the project. So all the projects that we had within the SOE committee really were helpful and motivating to everyone, to all of us. It's exactly the project about fellowships around Europe, projects about the possible grants that we can help among the students, possible new meetings. We are now doing for the fourth time the European meeting of young ophthalmologists that is growing up really exponentially. So all these nice projects are just gathering together all the young ophthalmologists and really deleting all the boundaries that existed.